Yo, what up? Welcome to the Ant-Man channel on this Tuesday, the 9th of July, 2013. Got a article in front of me here from girlsjustwannahaveguns.com. And this article is called Jim Carrey, Now Sorry He Called Gun Owners Vile Names. And they didn't actually, they got this article from another. I got it from them, but they got it from, they got it from another website here. It's the Daily Caller. And they have a picture of Jim Carrey from the movie The Mask, where he's holding the, 100 billion, guns in each hand. He's got, see this picture? You know, when you really look at all the work that Jim Carrey's done, man, he waves a gun around in every movie. So, for him to make that kind of statement that he did was really just ignorant of him. I mean, it really shows you how detached from reality celebrities are. Like Kim Kardashian, for example, she was so out of the spotlight for so long that she had to get with some rapper dude just to get back in the spotlight. Dude, that's all they care about is having attention. They're attention whores. They live in Candyland. They're absolutely detached from reality. So Jim Carrey apologizes to gun owners for past comments. Actor Jim Carrey apologized to gun owners for calling them names Sunday. The Dumb and Dumber star and advocate for gun control took to Twitter to apologize for his past comments. Assault rifle fans, I do not agree with you, nor do I fear you, but I do love you, and I'm sorry that in my outrage I called you names. That I'm sorry. That doesn't sound sincere at all. He sounds more of a douchebag than he ever did with that kind of apology. You know, he's just providing a lot of lip service to sound like, oh, everyone go back to liking me. No, you already screwed up, Jim Carrey. And especially when you're gonna apologize like that, you're not even sincere about it at all. You're just, oh, I have all this pride still, but hey. By the way, I don't need a crisis manager, just a conscience. Calling people names is inappropriate, but my position on assault weapons hasn't changed. He added in another tweet. You know what I noticed about society nowadays? You can be the most evil and just puke the most evil garbage out of your mouth all day. But you can get away with it if you say, hey, I'm a comedian. Put a clown nose on and have hair coming out the sides, and it's okay. You could talk about how pro-abortionists were saying "Hail Satan," and you can make a skit out of it, and you'll have millions of people laughing. It's just so, it's what it really is these people. You're in the era of the troll right now. There are so many trolls out there. They don't even believe in good and evil. They're so deluded because they don't live up to their moral responsibility. It must suck to be around people like that. I'm just glad I'm not around people like that. In March, Carey mocked the late actor and former National Rifle Association President Charlton Heston with a video on Funny or Die. Charlton Heston movies are no longer in demand and his immoral soul may lay forever in the sand, Carey saying in the short video. The angels wouldn't take him up to heaven like he planned because they couldn't pry the gun from his cold dead hand. Wow. He's a comedian, so hey, he could say whatever he wants. He released, we have freedom of speech, dude, but, when the general public's so deluded that they don't even hold this guy accountable for the dumb crap that he says, it's just pathetic. He released the video with a tweet labeling his opponents heartless motherfuckers. Excuse my language. I shouldn't have even said that. More recently, Carey said he could not promote his new movie Kick-Ass 2, tweeting that the film he acted in a month before the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut was too violent. Whatever, dude. You probably work for the Illuminati and you don't even know it. You're probably doing all this pre-programming, conditioning, and you don't even know it because you're an idiot, Jim Carrey. And I lost all respect for you, and I'm sad about that because I used to be a big fan of yours growing up. But you're pathetic, dude. I would literally put up a punching bag that looked like you and I'd beat the shit out of it, dude, because you're just such a piece of shit, man. It's pathetic. I'm sorry about my language, man. I really gotta work on that, but look at this garbage that we talk about here. These guys are absolute garbage. People like Jim Carrey, it's just pathetic. I did Kick-Ass 2 a month before Sandy Hook, and now in all good conscience I cannot support the level of violence, he tweeted last month according to Fox News. My apologies to other involved with the film, and I am not ashamed of it, but recent events have caused the change in my heart, he added. The movie is set to be released on August 16th. You know, Jim Carrey's just pathetic, man. He's not even worth the breath that I take to even talk about him, but especially because I opened that article because I thought he really was gonna apologize, but he sounds more ignorant than ever. I watched Tombstone last night. I mean, that's a good movie. Every time I watch that, I haven't seen the movie in a while, and I think the last time I saw it, I was pretty young. So I think like now that I've seen it, I see it a lot differently, and it's just better and better every time. And what I notice about Hollywood movies, all Hollywood movies are not good for you, man. I mean, you should read the Bible and see what it says about I shall not set an evil thing before thine eyes, because literally, dude, they have a lot of bad messages in movies where they try to make it all like, like sanctimonious, and they try to make it all like a special moment when somebody's trying to give you advice, and it's like life lessons, and it makes no sense. It's falsehood, all of it. But the good things that I did see in Tombstone were the characters Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. These people were representing the law, and they weren't going to get punked by a bunch of lawless morons, you know what I mean, a bunch of thugs. They did what they had to do, and even though they're killing people, and it's funny because in the movie you notice that the whole town is starting to get mad with them because they're doing what's right. And we're now living in the exact same time where we're in Tombstone, it was like post-Civil War, but now we're like living in this all these unconstitutional wars where the good people that try to stand up and say that this is all bad are the ones that the general public are treating like we're absolutely out of our minds and like we're disrupting the peace. You know, if what we're talking about scares you, you seriously have no hope, man. You have no hope whatsoever. If it scares you to just hear me warning you about stuff, then dude, you got a lot of issues, man. You gotta stop watching TV. You gotta stop. You gotta unplug from all the mainstream media. You need to do something that's worth your time. You need to do something that opens your eyes to the beautifulness of all of life that God created. And by the way, Evolution versus God came out today. You should go there to the download that free movie. If I had the link, I'd give it to you. But it's pretty easy to find. If you go on YouTube and type in The Way of the Master, you'll find Ray Comfort. And he's got a trailer for it, and then you could click on the link, and you could go straight to that. You could go straight to that website, and then you can download the movie for free. It's very important that you know that if you believe in evolution and you call yourself a Christian, you're calling Jesus Christ a liar. So you better get your facts straight, because I do not want to have to just preach the gospel to you right now. Luke 10:27 says, love the Lord with all your mind, all your heart, all your body, all your strength. You know what I mean? Like Don't just leave it as, I'm saved, Jesus is my Savior. Do something more for the kingdom of God, serve Him and get on our side. Stop, it's true, Alex Jones said today that I think he said it yesterday, that there are two different types of people. The type that take advantage of the weak, and there's those weak people that think they have power and just being stupid and ignorant and just doing whatever the hell they want. It's called free will, you morons. We all have it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could go and punch someone unconscious in the face when they're not expecting it. That's called sin. We live in a world full of sin, and we have the free will to exercise it as much as we want. But you have a moral responsibility to do what's right, and you're going to face God on Judgment Day. So you better get your life together, man. And whatever, dude. You know what I mean? I'm on the right side. I'm not afraid of what's coming. I'm prepared for it. But I'm just saying this for your behalf. If you're out there and you're living this... there is no God because I can go sucker punch someone in the face. No, you idiot. It's called sin. We live in a world full of sin, and you have free will to exercise whatever the hell you want to do. It's your choice whether you want to go to hell or heaven. It's your choice. Just because you're saved doesn't mean that you're going to go before God on Judgment Day and have that boldness to stand up in front of Him and say the right thing. Because, trust me, if you can't stand up to nobody here, you're not going to be able to stand in front of God. Get your life together, man, and come and subscribe to my video channel, and just come back all the time. I don't mean to swing the sword of truth around and stuff, but there's a lot of work to be done. I'm not the type of Christian that believes I'm supposed to lay down and die and let people spit in my face. I'm gonna get back in your face, okay? Anyways, love you all. God bless.